What up, y'all? Fresh 2020, it's the vlog. Episode 93. Shout out to the beat makers. Yeah. Taco meat, that's exactly what my hair looked. I love beat. I'm hungry, it's time to eat. Rod Hampton, Tyler the Creator type beat. Yeah. BMTJ. Go subscribe if you like what I'm saying, or if you just like the sound I'm creating. Every day I do the same thing. Order operation, freestyle, talk freestyle for the end of the year. Just trying to color outside of the lines, cause every time, my sight is confined. You gon' have trouble navigating the truth. I'm trying to just process it, synthesize the shit, and pass it down to the youth. What's good? Ooh, man, I'm looking forward to recording today. Ooh, wait. Don't forget, cannatonic.co. Use the code FRESH2020, same name as the show. Instant savings. Man, oh man, oh man. I've been feeling optimistic lately. Since last Monday, to be precise. I've been feeling quite optimistic about this whole C19 alleged virus, whatever I'm talking about. I've been watching the press conferences, even though the mainstream, what did he call them? The lamestream media. That's funny. Trump's funny, man. Even though the lamestream media is not covering the daily task force press conferences, I watch them live streamed on YouTube because they're entertaining. They're informative to some degree, but oftentimes things slip out. I like to read the subtext. I like to read between the lines and see what's really going on. And Pence, very eloquently, with his hands like this, don't know why he was doing this gesture, he said something that really, really concerned me. He said that they're deploying CDC task force vans specifically to the lower income, socioeconomically depressed African American communities, and they're going to be doing some testing, contact tracing. Look that up. Ask Brett Weinstein if contact tracing is effective at this stage. Ask him. He needs to be on the task force. But what I heard was, look, you niggers, we're coming for you. And for your own benefit, we're going to be surveilling you, questioning you, possibly detaining you, for your own good, of course. That was very disturbing, because police officers already have discretion and probable cause, which just means whenever I feel like it, I can harass me some melanated folks, and I don't need another reason. I don't need another reason for you to mess with me. Leave me alone. Stay out of my life. I'll send you stimulus money back if you stay out of my life. I was talking to the homie about the unemployment benefits. That's what I talked about yesterday, was just, I can't do it. I can't accept public assistance. And I know I say that now. Something may happen in the future. Or anything is possible. Okay? I admit that. I acknowledge the fact that everything's possible. I'm very much against universal statements, meaning that there's always an exception to every rule. And you can't really generalize, you gotta leave room for change. Okay? But as of now, as I stand now, I'm not interested in any of your government monies, be that unemployment, food stamps, whatever. I do bad all by myself. Thank you, but no thank you. Ooh. Sometimes excitement turns into anxiety. Sometimes anxiety turns into depression. And we don't need to go down that road. We just don't. Something that was on my mind today, talking to a friend. I have some friends that are going through a lot of rough stuff right now. A lot of rough stuff. And I'm helping where I can. Medically speaking, when somebody's got like really bad chronic pain, try to encourage them to pursue natural homeopathic treatments and remedies before going to the Western medical doctors to get the chemical answers. So, medical cannabis came up as a suggestion, and that turned into a discussion where we were talking about the difference between sativa and indica. Do y'all know about this? For those of you that live in states where it is legal to possess and consume cannabis, do y'all know about this? So, just a quick oversimplification: a cannabis sativa is a genus, a type, a family that is known for its tall, leafy structure, thin structure, fruity smelling, and it is known to give the user an uplifting, energetic effect, stimulates the creativity, and it's supposed to help with anxiety. Supposedly, again, this is an oversimplification, right? Sativa, that's the first one. The indica, that is the one that is like more like for pain, medicinal body. So like you could think about it very simply: sativa for the head, indica for the body, right? Very oversimplified. And me, as a occasional cannabis user, for the longest I was sativa only. I'm a creative person, I'm an artistic person, so I wanted that stimulating effect, that mind, a change of perspective, and just give you that creative motivation or spark of inspiration that you needed. Stayed away from the indicas. About 3, 4, 5 years ago, something allegedly, whatever, I don't remember the time. I switched, complete 180. I was like, you know what? These sativas are not working for me. I prefer indica now. Indica relaxes the body and more or less leaves my mind alone. So I kept hearing from people, oh, I love sativas, but all of a sudden I can't handle it anymore. It makes me paranoid. And the more I was talking about that with people, the more of a common thread that I kept hearing, and the timeline matched up. And then I talked to a friend of mine who has more of expertise in this area, and he said, well, around that time, there was a big hurricane that decimated the eastern seaboard. I want to say Sandy, but I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember. And there is I guess around the coast of New Jersey, there was a mineral deposit of some sort, and it was a key ingredient in the nutrient that people were buying to add to the soil to make the cannabis grow and develop, robust and healthily, whatever. And I guess 80% of the supply came from this area and is gone. So the formula for the nutrients has changed, and it was around that time. Interesting, right? Fascinating. My mind was blown because I noticed a difference, and I noticed other people noticed a difference, and it correlated chronologically with this event. Crazy. Around this time also, this is separate but related, I'm not sure how. Like I said, I consume a lot of content. You see my AirPods changed my life. Love them. The kids can't grab the cords. So oftentimes I'll be doing work around the house, dishes, laundry, whatever, and I'll have one headphone in and one ear I can listen to the environment. I don't like any noise cancellation. I don't like to not be able to hear, so I'll put one in. And it used to be that I would have my left ear with the, the music, podcast, whatever. My right ear would stay open so that I could hear what was going on around me. And it was a great system. I mean, since high school, I would be in class in high school with headphones, like through my sweatshirt and my hood on my left ear, listening to music, jamming, and with the right ear listening to the teacher talk. That was my thing. So around the same time, the indica sativa switch, my ears switched. So now I need to have the right ear having the content and my left ear open so that I can listen for my environment. What? How do you explain that? That's crazy. Did my biology change? Like, did my hemispheres switch? What? But then today, I'm talking to a different friend who also likes to listen to music and podcasts to the degree that I do. But he was telling me, like, I can't find time to sit down and watch, Joe Rogan. I was like, bro, you don't have to watch it, just listen to it. It's like, oh, okay. And I was like, you can even just put one headphone in and just do, work around the house and just listen to it. And then I was telling him my story about the ear switching. And then as I'm saying it, it just smacks me in the face. I figured it out. Mystery solved. Y'all know that left brain people are analytical, logical, right? Right brain people are artistic, creative, right? And so I used to listen to primarily music. So I would have it in my left ear because it was speaking to the artistic, creative side of my right brain. Y'all know that the body flip-flops that way, right? The left brain talks to the right side of the body and vice versa. Right? So now that I primarily listen to educational content, podcasts, lectures, etc., that needs to go in my right ear to talk to my left brain to break it down logically. Solved. Ooh-wee! I love it. I love it when I learn something new. It's my favorite thing to do. And when a plan comes together, I feel better forever. Yeah. This is just a little bit of strategy. Share across the airways from you to me and vice versa. It's like I'm a telecommunication device with extra service. Got all of my bars, 5 of them. No anxiety for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. If you know how to manage your dosage, it could be correlated with your weight and your height and your body mass index. Make sure you don't overdose. Keep a safe sex type of